Good evening, guys, and happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. Well, guys, I believe that I shared with you guys yesterday. I can't remember if I finished it before or after, but I think I shared with you guys yesterday how I finished organizing our pantry stuff in the laundry room, which was huge because not only has it not been organized in a very long time, but when we had that water leak, I think I did share that with you guys yesterday. When we had the water leak, the pipe behind the water heater, we had to move all the stuff that was in there out so that the plumber could get behind the water heater. You had to move the water heater out and everything like that. Initially, we didn't know what the problem was. So when he first came, he just put a clamp on it. And then he was like, again too, it'll hold for a while, but eventually the pipes are gonna have to be replaced. And we were like, you know what, since everything in there is out of there right now, let's just schedule to have him come back as soon as possible. So we waited I think a week or two before we decided that that was definitely what we were going to do. Then he had about a 2 week, he was gonna be able to come 2 weeks from then. And then we had to push it back another week. Nobody was gonna be at home, or I think if people were, it was weird, some people were gonna be here for certain hours, but not everybody was gonna be here for there was gonna be gaps of time where people weren't gonna be here because there was so much stuff going on that day, which was a Wednesday, not this last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before that. Then last Wednesday he came. Then this week we were able to get, we've been working on it over the weekend, and then yesterday I finished getting all that stuff back in there. So not only was some of the stuff that didn't even have to be moved out, I just reorganized because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna reorganize that. I'm gonna reorganize all of our pantry stuff and the food and everything like that. So the laundry room is done as far as that goes. The whole space in there is nice and cleaned and everything like that too. And just like I said, just reorganized, it's just a lot nicer in there. There is, however, though, we have a a little shelf kind of shelving unit, little thing. It's smaller than the washing machine. It's got some of the dog stuff, it's got some sprays, room fresheners, and it's also got some that's where I keep the laundry detergent and fabric softener that I'm currently using up there, and then I keep the excess underneath the slop tub in there. But all of this stuff is on there, and it's just totally disorganized. Like I said, there's a box of dog stuff, so it's got dogs jackets and they're winter clothes, or they're just whatever in there. And it's also got treats and again too, all kinds of other stuff dog brushes, and the box is just filled with dog stuff. So I was just in general though, I just need to kind of go over that and reorganize it, because some of we have a lot of the fabric room, room spray, and there's if I just reorganized it, I think that it would all fit, but right now it's just kind of thrown in there. So, and on the floor and stuff like that, it's not even all on the actual organizer. And I was that's another thing that I probably just need to reorganize as well. So I would like to do that maybe tomorrow if I can. Today I kind of took a little bit of a break, but I did do 2 loads of laundry, load of dishes. I uploaded a ton today, and I edited a little bit as well. So I did get to some stuff. It was just I didn't do anything, and I was up late last night. I think I finished the laundry room stuff at about 1 o'clock. I started it kind of late, but I finished it about 1 in the morning. So yeah, that's why I didn't get to a whole ton today. Not only did I wake up kind of later, but I was just kind of you know what, I'm just gonna maybe work on every other day type stuff, bigger things like that, because I'd like to organize the kitchen pantry type stuff as well, just so that all of that can be done and all at the same time. And my dad was saying too, we should try and do a deep clean organize of that kind of stuff, maybe twice a year. And I always really try and get it done before the holidays, so before Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's just helpful so that I know what stuff we already have in the pantry and stuff like that ahead of the holidays. So if I'm oh, we don't need to buy that, we have a can of something, or we have some of these things, or whatever, we don't need to buy that stuff, or that kind of thing. Just it's easier and it's helpful to like have that kind of stuff organized. So ahead of like that, you know, again, Thanksgiving, Christmas, like making Christmas cookies, you know, holiday dinners, like all that kind of stuff, it's just nice and helpful to have all that space organized. And again too, because, you know, grocery hauls and grocery shopping and all that kind of stuff, you guys have seen like our, you know, like normally a lot of times I will buy stuff in bulk, so we do store a lot of like extra stuff, but sometimes when it's not organized, I don't realize the amount of like how much we have of some of this stuff. And not even the amount, but like sometimes I won't realize that like we have something and I'm like, oh well, in order to make like these cookies or like this or whatever, you know, I need to get, you know, I need this ingredient, and I go into the pantry thinking that I'll find it, and either I don't see it or it's just buried underneath like something else or behind something. It's not well organized, and if it just hasn't been like organized in a while, then it's hard to, you know, find the thing that I'm looking for. So again, like right now it's so organized in the laundry room stuff, like you could find anything that you wanted to. Like it's very easy to find, but like the kitchen pantry, I would not be able to find anything in there right now if I went looking for it, like unless it's like right in the front. But if you told me that we had something and you were like, no, it's in there, I wouldn't be able to find it. Because it just does not seem like it would be, because of how just that is just disorganized. So that's my plan, is, you know, like I said, probably twice a year to try and stay on top of that, but especially before the holidays. So like again too, maybe sometime in October or something like that, to do the like the, you know, again, pantry organization, reorganizing and that kind of stuff. Also too, I feel like in the fall, I'm always like this though, I get very like cozy, nesty kind of, like, you know, just like I'm very big into like reorganizing things and, you know, cleaning things, deep cleaning, like especially in the fall. And like it's good because like I said, that's right before the holidays, so it's really good to have those kind of things cleaned and organized right before that time, because again, it makes the holidays a lot less stressful. If I were to buy like a turkey or turkey breast or something like that before like Christmas or before Thanksgiving, and you know, I don't have anywhere to store it in the freezer because there's a whole bunch of stuff out there that like it's not organized, like it's not, the space is not maximized or something like that. And so if I can just, you know, like get that you know, space better organized to be able to store things better, but also to find things better, it makes it, just like I said, ahead of the holidays a lot easier. So the other thing though is, even though I didn't really do that much today, again, other stuff, but like not organizing or, you know, bedroom stuff or anything like that, Jack did finish, I believe he finished painting the closet that was in the other room, the room that I'm moving into. That was the last thing that we had to do. But again, when everything from the laundry room had to be moved out, that was a spare room and we just moved everything in there. So it wasn't the easiest for Jack to get in there really to paint or anything like that. But now that all that stuff is out and back in the laundry room, it's a lot easier, and he was able to get in there. So I think that that is all done. So I think that I might actually possibly be starting to move some of my stuff in there temporarily until we can get, again, to the whole process all finished up. But in order to paint in here, all of my things have to be out, and then once we're done painting in here, we can get my cousin to come out and his company to do the floors and to do the patching, the like patchwork, the drywall that has to be done in the other room. So I will be in there though probably for a hopefully short period of time before they can get the floors and that drywall stuff done as well. But we have to paint in here. We're going to paint in here before they come to do the floors, just in case there's anything that gets on the floors. It's not going to be in the brand new floors that just got sanded and like stained and everything like that. So that is the plan, and that is what we hope to get done hopefully very soon. But now that that closet and all of the painting in that room is 100% officially done, well, it's like 90% done. The ceiling is not painted, but we can't paint the ceiling because there's not drywall on part of it. So that is why we don't have all the painting done. But when they come to do the ceiling, they're going to paint that and we don't have to worry about it. And I've seen like they put like the, you know, drop cloth, the professional drop cloth down. We just had like a old like, you know, like fabric stuff that we had down to like keep it from getting on, but they put like the nice like real professional painter stuff down. So we don't have to worry about if they do the floors first and then they paint the ceiling, like anything happening with that, and they'll like tape off the walls and like everything, you know. So again, we don't have to worry about any of that, and that's why we're having them do that when they do the drywall work anyway. But that is all to say that we're like one step closer. Everything is like one step closer right now. And just from this weekend, once the plumbing got done, it's like now we can like really move along with things. And again, it's small little process type stuff. It's not just like, okay, we're done and now we can just get the rooms finished, you know. It's like we still have little things to do. And again, the laundry room stuff and other organizing stuff doesn't really have that much of an impact on the other things. But, you know, I can still work on that kind of in between. And at least it kind of keeps me busy. It makes me feel like the process is still moving, even if like I can't really do anything. Like again, if we're waiting on them to finish the floors or whatever, like at least I can still feel like I'm doing something productive. And again too, it is stuff that like kind of does need to get done. And like I said, I really like to have it done before, like, you know, again, probably November, before Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff too. It would be really nice to just be able to, you know, like do grocery shopping things and stuff like that too, like stuff that I see on sale for the holidays, and be able to stock up in that and know that I have space for some of that stuff too, and know like, oh, we don't have any of that, okay, it's good to buy it, you know, or whatever, because I get stuck in doing that sometimes and I buy stuff that I realize we do already have, you know, so, or I don't buy something that I thought we had, you know, that it's something we probably will need for like the holidays or whatever. So anyways, guys, I'm going to take a shower now and get to bed, but I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, I'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see y'all recent shiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.